Frocktails. So what is Frocktails, right? I went to my first and my second Frocktails event this year, and they were amazing. But prior to becoming a sewist, I had never heard of the word Frocktails, had no idea whatsoever what it was. So let's talk about it. What is it? Well, my very, very good friend, founder of So Much Talent, recently posted on her Facebook page a little bit of history about what Frocktails is. And so I'm going to share a little bit about what she posted, because it was definitely a lot more than what I thought about when I thought about, what is Frocktails. And so according to her post, Frocktails originated in 2013 in Melbourne. So not in the United States, outside of the United States. And it originated by a person by the name of Kat Gertz, who wanted to have a special party celebrating the sewing community and their handmade clothes. Again, what we do best. And Melbourne's premier social sewing event was called Frocktails, and it was an annual cocktail party for people who enjoy making and sewing their own garments. Now, as of 2023, Frocktails has spread. It is now in the United States, and there has been Frocktails also in Canada. And the two Frocktails that I attended the Miami or South Florida Frocktails, and the theme, because the other thing about what I learned about Frocktails is that they're often themed. And so people not only make their own garments, they make their best version, showing up to best reflect whatever the theme of the evening is going to be. And so if I remember correctly, the South Florida Frocktails was just your best me-made garment. And the New York Frocktails, which was the most recent one that I attended, was a Studio 54 theme, which was completely exciting because there's obviously so much you can do with Studio 54. Atlanta just had their Frocktails, and I was not able to attend it, but the theme was, I believe, Met Gala. Which again is another exciting. And DC will be having their Frocktails, which of course I'm going to. I believe it is going to be in January. So I've got lots of time to make my outfit, but I'm still waiting to hear what the theme is. So hopefully that information will be coming out sooner rather than later, so I can have a nice head start with working on my Frocktails outfit. But some of the other things I really liked about Frocktails was, one, about getting to meet people. So when you're in the sewing community, you meet a lot of people virtually. So you're on TikTok, you're on Facebook Live, you are on YouTube, you're on Instagram, and you're interacting with people on a very regular basis. So much so it almost feels like you know these people personally, but you've never actually met them personally. And so what Frocktails does is it really allows you to kind of meet someone that you've been engaging for weeks and months and maybe even sometimes years without actually having met the person. And so Frocktails really just allows you to really have an evening where you're able to meet all of these people that you clearly recognize and have gotten to know through the sewing community and the support that is provided. So that is definitely one of the things that I've liked about Frocktails, is just meeting people that you have developed a relationship with, a friendship with, a professional sewing support system with, and you're getting to meet them for the first time. The second thing that I really love about Frocktails is I leave Frocktails every single time so inspired. And because I'm inspired by seeing all of these people who have put their heart into making, garments and outfits that really reflect their personality. And so I'm always so impressed by all of the different variations of what you see. And it really is just a safe space to show up as your authentic self, whatever that may be, whatever form that may be. And everyone is so supportive and so accepting. And I love that. I love that for our sewing community. I love that for me. I love that for us. And so I always leave there like, oh, I love that skirt, I love that fabric, I love that, and I cannot wait to do, to participate in my next Frocktails event, because I leave there so inspired to do bigger, better, bolder, because those are all things that I think reflect who I am. But obviously sometimes I'm not doing bigger, better, and bolder because I'm too busy, but I'm inspired to do bigger, better, bolder whenever time allows me to show up in that way. So the next Frocktails, as I mentioned earlier, that is on the horizon is the DC Frocktails. I am so looking forward to that. Everything in my heart and soul is speaking bigger, better, bolder, but we will see what happens. So stay tuned for, what I'm going to work on when it comes to Frocktails. And of course, I plan to, when the theme is out, I definitely plan to post more about it. And as I start to go through, like, what am I going to work on? What am I going to wear? What fabrics am I going to choose? I will also share that information as well. So stay tuned, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.